Are you ready for an adventure?
Welcome to Stampbook Discoveries, where you can find miniature pieces of art on postage stamps.
Where we can learn about history and the world.
If you like scenes with far-off places,
Or if you like cities and parks.
you can find just about any scene on postage stamps.
And stamps have been printed all around the world since the 1800s.
I hope you will join us on our Stampbook Discoveries.
If you hit the like and subscribe button on our YouTube channel, we will continue to make new episodes for you to enjoy.
Stay tuned for our third episode.
Remember to like and subscribe.
Thank you for watching. Welcome back, everyone. In our third episode of Stampbook Discoveries, we are starting right here in Japan.
Japan is an island country in East Asia. It is in the Northwest Pacific Ocean and is bordered by the Sea of Japan, the Sea of Okhotsk, the East China Sea, and the Philippine Sea.
Japan has 4 main islands with an archipelago of over 14,000 islands. It is also part of the Ring of Fire.
In today's episode, we have discovered the 1955 5-yen Mandarin duck stamp, which we learned was a definitive stamp. This stamp features a male and female Mandarin duck. These ducks are of the class Aves, or birds, and the order of Anseriformes, known as waterfowl.
In our search for the symbols printed on the top of the stamp, we found information that stated that the printed characters are in Japanese using the kanji, which is the lithographic Chinese characters.
The first 2 characters represent the word Nippon, meaning Japan, and the remaining characters meaning Yuban, representing post, read as Japan Post.
It is interesting to note that Japan issued its first postage stamp in April of 1871 as part of the new Japanese postal system. The stamp depicted 2 dragons facing inwards with the value of the stamp in the center, surrounded by a frame of an intricate 2-color design.
Japan created this postal system after Baron Maejima Hisoka visited London, England and Great Britain to learn how the British postal system operated. In Japan, Baron Hisoka is known as the father of the postal system.
This could be a subject to research further in a later episode of our Stampbook Discoveries with stamps printed in Japan.
On our 1955 Mandarin duck stamp, printed 84 years after the first Japanese stamp, it depicts a male and female Mandarin duck gracefully swimming. The male is slightly in front of the female with a noticeably different plumage.
The Mandarin duck is a perching duck native to the East Palearctic. They inhabit China, Russia, and other countries in small numbers. A larger flock exists in Japan, with an estimated 10,000 living in and around the island nation.
There is a flock of these beautiful birds numbering about 7,000 living in Great Britain with other populations throughout the European continent.
In Japan, they call the Mandarin duck an oshidori, with the phrase oshidori fufu, meaning lovebirds or happily married couple. We found an article stating that in the Far East, oshidori are animals that people should not hunt, because they are symbols of love between married couples.
We read that the mandarins can lay about 9 to 12 eggs, and they can incubate for about 5 weeks. Our curiosity led to the question, was there a correlation between the 5 weeks of incubation and the decision for the stamp to have a value of 5 yen?
It is easy to interpret that the light blue-colored background on the stamp represents the water, but it is also like sky blue. In our research, we found an article which stated that in Japanese culture, there are 4 colors that they consider primary, pure, and genuine.
One of the colors used on the stamp is white, which is said to represent truth, humility, and mourning, and another is blue, which represents the sea, the sky, and the ideals of calmness, stability, and security.
The image of the Mandarin ducks is a complement to this genre of stamps. On the surface, the significance appears to be the shy, happily united waterfowl, but we wondered if a deeper meaning was given to the use of the symbolic pair of birds and these 2 of the 3 colors that were chosen for the stamp.
Stamps can have a story or a meaning that they represent. When we look deeper into the meaning of the images, or when and where the stamps were printed, it could be interpreted to show more than just the initial image that we see.
In the year 1955, Japan had a merger between 2 of their political parties, and they saw economic growth. We wondered if the Mandarin ducks chosen for the 1955 stamp was hope for calmness and stability for this new union between the political parties. Was there a correlation between the Mandarin ducks as a symbol of a happily married couple and the hope that the new system would work together in the same way?
We can only speculate if this was the intent, but images on postage stamps can be intriguing for the subtleness in other possible meanings.
We enjoyed learning about the Mandarin duck in our research, and we look forward to discovering other stamps with various birds featured on them.
If you would like to be a part of the Stampbook Discoveries Stamp Club and you are interested in one of these stamps from Japan, we might still have some available for sale while supplies last.
We will place a link on the YouTube channel if you want to look at what stamps are available.
We hope you enjoyed this episode of Stampbook Discoveries and will return for another adventure soon. Remember to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Ellie and I will be preparing another episode soon for you to enjoy.
Please join us again to see what Tom and I have found next in our Stampbook Discoveries.
Please stay tuned for a word from our sponsor.
Hello, everyone. We hope you will enjoy every episode of Stampbook Discoveries and find them entertaining, insightful, and educational. Stampbook Discoveries is part of a project that we here at Independent People Incorporated have created. Independent People Incorporated is a 501c3 nonprofit organization based in Oregon in the United States. Our mission is to help provide opportunities for employment to people living with a disability. This animation software that we utilize for the Stampbook Discoveries series with Tom and Ellie is one that we hope can be a platform for success for those who are looking for an animation software to incorporate into their business marketing of products and services, or for people who are looking for a very user-friendly animation software for storytelling.
Whether you have creative stories to tell, or you are looking to expand on a social media venture to reach a larger audience, we hope you will find this animation software to be a fun, easy, and productive way to develop your projects.
We have a link in the description that will take you to the animation software provider. When you use the link and make a purchase of the software through our link, your purchase can help us as we work to reach our goal to help individuals who have some form of disability that are looking for an opportunity like this to utilize an animation software.
Disabilities can range from social anxiety through various learning challenges to physical challenges that can be an obstacle to some employment prospects. We hope this can be a viable tool that can help to create new opportunities.
We believe that a community of content creators can help provide tips and how-to topics that others can learn from, along with the tutorials provided by the software provider, so participants can be successful in whatever endeavor they pursue.
Please join Tom and Ellie again for another episode of Stampbook Discoveries. We thank everyone for your likes and subscribes to the Stampbook Discoveries YouTube channel. All of us at Independent People Incorporated thank you, and we hope this will help you in your pursuit as a content creator. Your purchase through our link can help us to help others as they share their creative ability with their community and the world.